Shebeen Kings.
Yo, this is Shebeen Kings. Welcome to our guests again. Just to mention, we missed you guys. We miss you every week. So yeah, today we have a music producer, a singer-songwriter, DJ right out of Florida, and I ain't talking about the USA. I'm talking about Florida, Mutare in Zimbabwe, the Eastern Highlands. Big up to Mutare. He's the co-founder of the Zim Jam platform, which is a platform that creates synergies between Zimbabwean artists and Jamaican artists and producers. He's also the producer behind the tagline, Fire on the Beat.
Fire on the beat.
Fire on the Beat.
DJ Alfire.
Yeah, he's worked with greats in the Zimbabwean industry, like our very own I Finton again.
I Finton again.
As well as Jamaican artists like Anthony B, Hawkeye.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the top class, man, top class. And yeah, so basically, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the one and the only Muketa, DJ Alfire.
What's happening, guys?
Welcome.
What's happening? It's a pleasure to be here, guys.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to
to
be here.
have
Welcome
you.
to Shebeen.
I'm loving it.
You know, man, how do you feel having
Buzzing.
Alfire here with us?
I'm totally excited. This is this is something we've been waiting for a long time.
Nice, guys.
And we've had like an awesome week with Alfire. It's been like really crazy and
They took me all around the place, you know.
Yes.
I went all around Germany.
yeah.
Nice.
Did you enjoy your past weekend?
I loved it, man. I loved it.
You guys on the road, man. As you guys see, if you go on our Shebeen Kings page on Instagram, you'll see that Eno's also the touring manager of the group. Yeah, Eno, man, where were you guys? Where were you guys?
Hey, I think if you want to know more, I'll tell you to go on Alfire's stages. Go on Alfire's Facebook page, go on Alfire's Instagram page, then you'll find out we were 4 days on the way to Munich, and we're like 3-4 stops on the way.
That's it.
How was your trip, man? How are you finding Germany compared to your base at London, the UK?
Germany is nice, man. Relaxed, you know. The vibe is different, you know.
Yeah. People love reggae. I mean, like, you know, you've always been a reggae, linked person. Like, you linked your roots with reggae.
Yeah.
Hence the platform Zim Jam, right?
That's right.
How do you find the receptiveness of people of reggae, people in Germany compared to wherever else you've played before?
It's awesome, you know. It's awesome. They really appreciate reggae music. Just moving around with Ifinton and just seeing what he does and seeing the response of the crowd, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, they relate to the music big time.
Okay.
So that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So if I talk about where you come from, and you come from Florida, Mutare, Zimbabwe.
Yeah, man. Kumakomo yo. Kumakomo.
Because I'm a person from H-Town, Harare, so I'm going to ask you, is Florida the version of Arcadia in Harare?
Florida.
Yeah.
Florida is similar to Arcadia.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to Mutare and you're looking for, they call us goffles, right? Goffalos, you know.
I was looking for a
Yeah, you're looking for the goffalos, you go to Florida, that's how you find the goffalos.
Okay.
Same as in Arcadia, you know?
Same as Arcadia,
Definitely.
So you grew up there, man. You were born there.
I was born in Florida, grew up in Florida.
Yeah.
On the streets, you know, the mountains, Murawa Hills.
Yeah.
Yes, after all the Murawa Hills massive.
Sure,
yeah, Murawa Hills, yeah.
Murawa massive. And
man.
they decided to like leave, or did everything start from there?
Well, everything started from Mutare.
Yeah.
I started as a DJ actually. I was an MC on the sound
Oh,
system.
DJ.
Yeah.
So the producing came after the
Producing
producing,
came after.
the songwriting
Way
came
after. Yes.
Yeah.
Way
So
after.
first thing was DJ.
First thing was DJ.
And where did you DJ? Like, was it like a bar?
We used to
Party,
we used to
big
DJ
parties.
everywhere. There was a club called the Place Night Club before it became Chocolate City. There was
Chocolate
a place
City.
called Pop Soul Train before it became Gulliver's.
It's all
You know?
Gulliver's,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I used to go into the ghetto. I used to go to Dangamvura. There's a place called Tops.
Yeah.
We used to do our thing there in Tops. So we were well known
Yeah.
in Mutare, you know.
And which year are we talking about? Because you're like saying before it became
right.
this.
So before it became this, I think it was just before I left to come here. So we're talking about the 90s. We're talking about the late 90s.
Late 90s.
Yes. So we're talking about the late 90s.
I thought you were born in which year, my brother?
I was born in 81, you know.
81, so
Yeah,
just
man.
after independence.
Just after independence.
And what was like the experience? I mean, you are like of mixed race, right? Or colored, right?
Yeah, Muketa.
Muketa.
Yeah.
How was that experience growing up in Zim? I mean, we just had the independence.
Yeah.
Was a different feeling growing up as, I mean, we see Trevor Noah as a story of how it was like growing up as Muketa.
As a Muketa.
What was your story like? How was the process for you growing up?
Well, the process for me wasn't too bad because I was, the way I grew up was I was around people that weren't Mukeda.
Yeah, okay.
So it was like we were together.
Yeah, okay, so
Same thing.
Yeah.
So a Mukeda from Florida is different from a Mukeda that you find from town or from you know, Morningside and stuff like that because they're not exposed.
Mm-hmm.
They're not exposed to the culture and stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
So for me, it was really easy. Speaking Shona from school, you know, they teach you Shona. When I go home, I'm speaking with my friends Shona. And then that's how we used to vibe. So that's where the song Mukeda actually came from. Yes, because it was an experience for me, you know.
Yes.
Right next to Florida, there's like an area called Chikanga, you know, that's like ghetto area, right?
Yeah.
Every time I used to walk into Chikanga, ndichienda kutenga fudya. Waitengesaka mdzanga. So when I'm walking on the road now, this group of youngsters, you know, this group of kids used to run and say, Mketa. So that's exactly where it came from.
Okay, so it was like you're the only one who really came out of this clique, the Florida clique, and became a part of the.
No, there were loads of us.
Yeah,
there were loads of us.
They would recognize you.
They would recognize me because
Yeah.
because of my humbleness, you know. Me,
Yeah, okay.
I was just I can get along with anybody, you know. And anything happens, anything goes.
And it goes here.
Yeah, man.
The streets.
So that's where it all began. So we go back to this DJing. So for Black Scorpion, it was me and I had a selector called Silver Dawn. He's still there in Zimbabwe. He's actually in Harare right now.
So you DJ and he would be the MC.
So he would DJ, I would be the MC. So I started off as an MC.
Big up to Silver
I
Dan.
even became the DJ.
The DJ, yeah.
Yeah. So we used to mash up the place, you know, rhythms, and you know, back in the 90s, there were some rhythms that when you play them, everybody's
Go
jumping,
crazy, go-
they're asking for a rewind, pull up, and stuff like that, you know. So that's how it began. Yeah.
So this is the late 90s, you say?
This is the late 90s.
Okay, then you moved from Mutare.
So before I moved from Mutare, we will now talk about how I got into this production side of things.
Okay, yeah.
So before I moved from Mutare now, there was a guy from Finland who came down and he took over a nightclub.
Okay.
And where we used to play, we used to do Matin Scene. Maskat, that's it. So this guy is a white guy from Finland. He was in charge of the sound system and everything, and he had my computer Momo. And I didn't even know this guy was what he is. So he asked me for some CDs because he wasn't even into raga, you know. We used to call it raga.
Yeah.
So when he got the CDs, I left them with him for 3 days. That's Zokamaj after 3 days. He had made this mega mix in Singaiti, you know, and I was like, yay! This guy danso ne R&B ne pop. Yeah.
And you never had this music before?
No.
Then you just
He just done it, and it was so nice that even the other DJs, they were interested in it. So that's when my producing started, because he used to listen to us, Tichirama Freestyle, Mike, my instrumental. And then he said, you know what, guys? I've got some program on my computer that maybe you can
use.
Come and record something and let's see how it sounds. From there, recorded one, and that was it. That's how it started. So big up yourself, DJ Miraz. You know, if you're watching this,
DJ Miraz,
large up, man.
DJ Miraz is still in Zimbabwe?
He's in Finland.
Finland.
Yeah.
Got DJ Miraz in Finland. Big up from the Shebeen Kings and Alfire as well.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you moved to the UK now. So you've got the DJing skills on lock, MCing skills on lock. The producing has started.
Producing has started, yes.
And you come to the UK and you create a platform called Zim Jam.
Zim Jam, yes. So Zim Jam, the idea behind Zim Jam, before I left Zimbabwe, the music we were doing was actually going to be called Zim Jam because it was reggae mixed with Zimbabwean and Jamaican influences.
So kind of like almost like a Zim dancehall.
Yes, a Zim dancehall, yes.
Yeah.
Zim dancehall is dancehall. So you can't categorize it as Zim dancehall. Maybe the Zim came from because it's Zimbabwean people singing dancehall. That's how it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
But the whole idea of Zim Jam was for the network, Zimbabwe and Jamaica. So you could be a producer from Zimbabwe who's got a singer from Jamaica, or you could be a singer from Zimbabwe who jumps on rhythm Jamaica. So that's where the Zim Jam came into place.
Okay.
And I just thought, yes, that sounds nice. That sounds right.
So you focus on three main categories of reggae or dance. So you categorize on conscious, lovers,
and dancehall.
Dancehall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm versatile as well, but those are my three main genres. To cover conscious and lovers, we just say one drop.
Okay,
One
drop
and dancehall. That's it.
I like that.
One drop, and that's it.
What are you drinking today? What's going on?
Oh yeah, man. Line up. What's line up? What are you drinking?
You guys are taking care of me today. I'm drinking some Glenmorangie right here.
This is what's going on. Glenlivet?
And some Glenlivet.
Special.
So I'm having a bit of both today.
Yeah.
Which is cool. This is whiskey, this is single malt, and that's the way it should be.
Shebeen
This
is, I'm just on the alcohol free, the Rattler, keeping it safe, keeping it clean. Stay safe out there.
Environmental friendly.
Big up to the man behind the camera.
I Fintan again.
Yeah, man, blessed love.
Blessed love all the time.
Choose Pagachi interview. I need
You shall not say it.
Shout out to iFinton. We are actually in iFinton's studio right now.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Perfect scenery. It's cool. Beautiful place.
Everything looks cool in here, you know.
Wonderful, and somehow we just Fully and I just came here and Alfire was here. So
in the place.
We want to know how Alfire is coming all the way from England to come see Finton in his
from
house.
England, yeah.
What is the connection?
What brings you to Germany?
Where do we start?
Yeah.
Is the question.
How did you guys get to meet? How did you connect?
All right.
Where is this coming from?
Ifinton is from Mutare, right?
Yes.
He's from Dangamvura.
Yeah.
Right. And growing up, I used to sing from back in the days, like I said, the late 90s. So we're talking 2000, 2001 here, where I had some songs on the radio. It's like, everyone in Mutare, they support each other, and they were really excited. Boys.
Sorry to cut you. 2001.
2001.
2001.
Talking about, yes.
There wasn't so much local music being played in that period. There's a lot of
You're
international.
Right. It was all international. On
so
radio.
how did you get yourself radio? Was it through the music, like people like resonating with your music?
The way we got on radio was actually through the DJs themselves. So I think we can even go back to 2000. We sang a song called "Expose the Scorpion," a group called Expose. And this song, we played it in a nightclub when Teach Mataz was there, actually, in Gulliver's, Pop Soul Train it was called at that time. And he actually took our music and took it to the radio and started playing it because he liked it. He liked the vibe.
Teach Mataz loved your music.
Yes, he did. So he was the first DJ to actually play our tracks on radio. Yeah, on Saturday night. Yeah. So that was cool. And then the other DJ was Innocent, the Millennium Man.
Innocent.
Thank you so much.
Innocent homie,
Thank you for recognizing me.
So the Millennium Man comes to Mutare now, and we're doing like a talent show, tin scene. But on that tin scene now, we're playing our tracks as well on CD.
Oh, okay.
So he liked it. He liked the track. So he actually took the whole album, and he went and he started playing it on radio. So that's how we got exposed, Manje, to Radio 3 at the time.
Radio 3.
That's what it's called, Radio 3.
Yeah.
So from there, I left in 2001. I had just finished recording Play It One More Time, which is it was a popular song in Mutare, in Zimbabwe, I should say.
Mr. DJ, can you play that song for me? Play it one more time. Ooh,
one more time. Yeah, so that was the song.
I'm born ready. One more time.
Let's say like 2000. I don't even know what's going on, but
we're talking 2000. Yeah. So the funny thing is, the day I was leaving for the UK, so you know it is in Zim. You need to go to Harare first. So I'm from Mutare, and then you catch the aeroplane from Harare. So
of course.
DJ Miraz and Silverdon and High Grade, big up High Grade, by the way.
High Grade.
Top shatter, So they said you can't go without singing this song. So I took the vocal take in the morning, and I left it, and then I left for England. But when I came to England now, in 2001, people were saying, I can hear your song on the radio. I said, which song? They're like, oh, play it one more time. And I said, whoa, shit, I haven't even heard the song myself. You know, that's how it was.
The vocals and I left.
Yeah, I did the vocals and I left. And then I was surprised to see there was a rapper on there, this girl from Gweru.
Okay.
Joanna is the name. And she was mashing up the tune, you know.
Joanna.
And there was also a guy called Kelvin B. He done the third verse. So in the that's how the track was going to be like. And that's how it came out. So I was excited, you know. I was excited. Definitely.
So coming back to the question, they were asking how did we link up?
Okay. Back to reality now. Back to the point.
Shebeen!
I don't know.
So, now this is Summer Jam 2019 now. I'm rolling now in Summer Jam because I normally come for the Summer Jam, you know.
So that's
in
Cologne, yeah.
So I'm walking through the crowd and Kofi's on stage and I'm vibing. Then all of a sudden I just hear, Alfire! And I'm looking and I'm like, who's calling my name in Germany? Who's just calling my name in Germany? And then I look to my left now and it's Finton there. Yeah. Finton is there and we linked up, you know, took some selfies.
Yeah. Summer Jam.
Just said yes. And then from there, we just kept contact. We kept in contact. Yeah. And that's how we linked up. Yeah. On the musical scene.
Yeah. It actually shows that, I mean, like in Finton's recent album, Proud to Be Black,
yes.
You have 2 tracks there.
I have 2 tracks which I sang.
Hakuna
Mumwe and Mama.
Mama.
Yeah, Mama.
It's a song for you, Mama.
Yes.
Asante sana,
Mama. Yes. I love you, Mama.
We've seen some crazy projects between you and Finton, and I guess the synergy is there. Is this from the roots of Mutare? Do you guys ever like cross paths in Mutare, or maybe you know the similar people?
We could have crossed paths in Mutare, but like we said, because of the age group, he was still at school at the time, and I was in the clubs already. So he could have been at my shows and while I'm performing and stuff.
Definitely,
we
used to have teen scene.
Yeah. When you see them walking in a slow motion, Banengevaro Wakuka Makafela, lead the youth in the right direction. Utivazo Buddha and my profession. When you see them walking in a slow motion, Banengevaro Wakuka Makafela, lead the youth in the right direction. Utivazo Buddha and my profession.
Yo, so back from our commercial break. As you saw there, follow on Spotify, Instagram, iFinton again, the Spotify album, Proud to Be Black, iTunes, you find it online. So yeah, big up iFinton again.
iFinton again,
yeah.
and again. Yes.
So you worked with Anthony B. You worked with Hawkeye as well.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
And he's an old Jamaican, I can say legends or high grade Jamaican.
Yes, these are artists I actually used to listen to back in my days when I was still a DJ. You know.
Okay. Yeah. So you also worked with Zimbabwean artists. I mean, what is the difference between working with Jamaicans and Zimbabweans? You're working between the 2 different groups.
It's the professionalism, you know.
Yeah.
It's the professionalism.
And what do you mean by that? Yeah.
If I say to Hawkeye, like, here's a rhythm, you're going to record something on it, and he likes it. He's going to record it, and in 2 days' time, I'll have the files ready to mix and master. But when I deal with and I'm not saying all Zimbabweans, because there's some of them that are cool, yeah. Some of them will do it. Yeah. But if I send a rhythm, I always get excuses like, okay, you know, I got no bundles, I got no Wi-Fi, this and that. Yeah. So for me to get those files, it will take me even a month before I can even start mixing and mastering.
So this is 2 days. The Jamaican.
I don't blame them because it might be the case where there's no bundle or no Wi-Fi or stuff like that. But then. At least tell me, and then we see what to do. You know, I might be able to, ease up that process. I could send something and say, all right, let's speed it up. Here you go, send the files. So yeah. Another thing is, Jamaicans are Jamaicans. They are dancehall artists. That's their culture. Yeah. That's what they do. Yeah. And coming from Zimbabwe, as a dancehall artist, we like to copy too much of what we see, like on these shows that we watch. They all have VHS, Tichiroma Clash, like all the Western ones, and then we want to imitate what they're doing. Of course, back in the days, I done it myself, so I know where I'm coming from and what I'm saying.
So things like probably speaking patois.
Yes, like speaking patois and copying mastera or chi, which is not a bad thing, but. If you're going to sing Uchirane Patois, make sure that you're saying something in a sense. If you sing that song to a Jamaican, they're supposed to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're not supposed to say, ah.
I don't
So
see this.
what is it trying
What
to
is
say?
it trying to say?
That's
Yeah.
the thing, yeah.
So,
So I do it myself, but I mix it. I don't just constantly, you know, say, yeah, man, this, that, and no. I mix it in the English, and, you know,
yeah.
natural style. So it's cool. So my advice to the Zimbabwean artists is like, sing in Shona if you can, because
Yes,
Shona
stick
is
to your
very
identity.
powerful.
Yeah.
Otebele, yeah.
I'll give you an example. Winky D,
Yeah.
he started off achimba part. But when he changed to Shona now, he found his identity, he found a
Yes.
style, and you see in Zimbabwe he became something
So-
big.
Something big, yeah.
So yeah.
In your comfortable zone.
And I was like, you know, there's lots of complaints from lots of artists about how working together as Zimbabweans is hard.
Yeah.
Because when some people work with you, they think that they may be above you.
Yes.
When you're actually supposed to collaborate.
You see now, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Before I answer that question,
Before you
Listen.
okay, so the first thing with the, like what you're saying, yeah, is some Zimbabwean artists, they think they are cream of the crop. They think they
Creme de
already
la creme.
established. They think they are, what can I say, right at the top of the chain.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. Because when you look at it, sometimes I work with some artists from Zimbabwe, and they only want to jump on my songs because they can feel that this song can make
Ichaputika.
Ichaputika.
Yeah.
So they want to jump on it now and say, okay,
I'm
fine.
there.
Give me a verse, or give me the chorus or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
But when I now then relate to them and say, look, I got a rhythm, can you jump on the rhythm? No, this is not this, that.
So, because do they make you pay for these? Like, for example, if artists, you offer an artist from Zimbabwe rhythm.
Yeah.
Do they make you pay for it, like for the vocals, or?
No. With Zimbabweans, it's like, it's cool because we link up. The same way I deal with Finton.
Yeah.
We're helping each other, you know, we're helping each other, bringing each other up.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
Mm.
But the one thing I don't like about those Zimbabwean artists that think they're cream of the crop,
Okay.
they forget where they're coming from. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
They forget where they're coming
You
from.
came from
Yes,
the same place.
yes.
They were also at that level at some stage.
Yeah.
And now they're getting views from Zimbabwe. And,
Yes.
you know, it's like you're getting views from Zimbabwe, but are you getting views from internationally?
Mm.
Check your
That's a fine thing.
check your statistics.
Check your statistics. Check your
statistics.
Check the stats. It's a funny thing because I mean Zimbabwe has a population of about 16 million, right? Roughly, right?
I don't know.
Even more.
20 now.
20.
Oh, well, even
Fine,
less,
let's say 20.
Let's just
Right,
say
let's say
20,
20,
yeah.
right? I mean, we stay in Germany right now. You know, we have a population of 88 million people, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at the
Let's
grand
say
scheme of
90.
things,
Let's
say
say
90.
90. Yeah.
You look at the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe is only a small piece in the puzzle when it
is.
comes to the world.
It's a bigger fish.
So people get so many views about they think that you know what, I'm the biggest thing on the planet. When actually not, there are actually people out there who we never heard about you.
Yeah.
Who would never ever hear about you.
Definitely.
So you know that's the thing with working together. I mean, like look right now. We look at the current scheme of things. You know, you saw the Afro Nation.
Yes, it was. A lot of Zimbabweans, a lot of South Africans going to Afro Nation.
Yeah.
Everyone is going there.
Did you see the South African contingent from the Amapiano group having so many, being all together
Yeah.
in one place, having unity and moving in one direction? Why can you not do that in Zim? Like for you, like in your opinion, why can we not take a international
I'll
movement?
go back to I'll go back to what we were talking about at the beginning, because some artists think they are bigger and they think they are cream of the crop. There's a lot of jealousness when it comes to Zimbabwean artists, Zimbabwean music, especially in the genres that we deal with, like what can I say, like reggae,
Yeah.
dancehall,
Yeah.
and stuff. People are jealous. People don't support each other. That's what I don't understand. If you look at the Nigerians with the Afrobeat, they support each other. They bring each other up. If you look at the South Africans, Amapiano, look where Amapiano is now.
Yeah.
But if you look at the Zimbabweans now, there was a question that was asked: how come we don't have any Zimbabwean artists performing at Afro Nation?
Afro Nation. Yeah, okay.
Now
such a huge
you
event in
answer
the
that
diaspora.
for me.
In the diaspora,
Right.
I mean, it's also in the diaspora compared
Yes.
to many African countries.
So before we go there, you answer that for me. Who do you see performing at Afro Nations
At Afro
from
Nation.
Zimbabwe?
No.
You answer that for me.
If I was to pick one,
Yeah.
who I would nominate
Yeah.
internationally, right? I mean, that would definitely be Latio when it comes to this, like people in Zimbabwe.
in Zimbabwe.
There are a lot of people outside Zimbabwe who deserve to be on that platform 100%.
100%.
Uh-huh.
But I'm telling you, artists in Zimbabwe, based in Zimbabwe.
Based in Zimbabwe, yes.
I would nominate someone like Natio.
Because
Like
basically,
Natio.
yeah.
But look at it. Is the world going to relate to Natio's music?
That's hard. Especially with the
See,
patois,
yeah.
like you mentioned,
That's
like with
the
the
thing.
patois,
That's the
you know,
thing.
sometimes people
Right.
do too much, yeah.
So I'm not saying that myself and I Fenton deserve to go at Afro Nations. I'm not saying that. But if you listen to our music, right,
Yeah.
we've done a track called Crazy World.
Yeah.
There is content on there. Everybody relates to it.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in the world right now. We're not trying to be what we're not. If you listen to the song, you can actually hear it word for word.
and understand
clear,
the,
you can
the
understand
lyrics,
what
there's
we're
content actually behind
Yeah.
the
There's a
music
message
itself.
behind
There's
everything.
content behind the music, and there's
Yeah.
a message.
Yeah.
So that's what the Zimbabwean artists need to start realizing, that we need to start kunyora zvine musoro, you know, start doing things where people can also understand and relate to
Kuti
it.
mangwana you can
Yeah.
take you can take music to your child and be like ngindakanyora izvi.
Yeah.
Of course, my daughter actually sings Crazy World to me word for word. Even I Fenton's part, she sings it.
Wow.
Yeah.
She says, "Dad, I like the song."
How old is she?
Yeah.
Well, she's 16 now.
16,
so,
okay. Oh, yeah. So she
16.
so she knows word for
Yeah,
word.
she
She knows
knows
the
word
track.
for word. She knows everything on the track.
So
Why
that's
do we
basically-
kill each other?
Why do we hate each other
No matter what color, drop those guns, don't play with fire. Let's come together like we a choir. Please, Jaja, come take control. I and I self can't take it no more.
Yeah, as the message,
So,
the message
yeah.
is
The
clear.
message is pure for your soul is the cure.
That's
The
it.
message is
Yeah,
clear.
the message
Yeah.
is clear. So I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
Yeah.
talking down on the Zimbabwean artists. You know, we've all come from the same place. I was also in that situation.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'm giving advice. Like, advice can be positive, it can be negative, but don't take this
Don't
in,
lose the
in
message,
the wrong
yeah.
way. No, it's just me speaking what I think, and
100%. That's
what I
why
think would
this
work.
happens in Shebeen. Shebeen
We
tells you.
the Shebeen da.
Tell her that.
Don't move my foot.
Yes,
Cheers,
yes,
Jimbo, Jimbo, before I tell her, I get to it.
cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers to Ifinton again.
So yeah, I think that bless up.
One love, one love,
Respect,
one love.
respect.
Up to you to take the advice.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's up to you to take the advice. So if you think of the Alfire, or is any grudge or anything, no, it's not. It's not the state. It's a clean slate.
It's a clean slate.
I came from it all. I know what goes on, and that's how it is in the music business.
Yes.
Alfire, so a question for
Yeah.
you, brother. There's a lot of innovation happening in the DJing space, music producing space. There's a whole new movement coming in, new different mesh of music, etc. And there's also like now this new form of a DJ who's like a performance kind of.
Performance DJ.
Yeah.
Sing J.
Sing J.
J.
So my question to you is that what advice do you have for the youngsters out there starting a career in DJing, especially like in the diaspora? Because I mean, you've had exposure in the diaspora for a long time.
Yeah.
So what would your advice be to those people who are picking up music producing and DJing now in the diaspora to make it?
I got to say, pick your genre, know what you want to do, and be comfortable with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And also, it comes down to you getting to know your tools. Like you got, they call them DAWs. Like in Indoshansa Logic, someone else uses Fruity Loops, someone else uses Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Those are called DAWs, DAWs,
Yeah,
digital
okay.
audio workstations.
DAW.
Yeah,
no,
so they say
doors.
doors.
How about
Doors.
the front
That's
door,
what I'm
big
saying.
doors,
I
side
forgot
door.
Jack Brahma
Yeah.
doors. So know your door. Before you do anything,
Yeah.
spend some time uchingo panya my button and see how things work.
Okay.
Before you do anything.
Before you actually
Do anything. And and then pick your genre, and if you're comfortable with the genre, then you can start doing some stuff. Start doing some
So
stuff.
finally, you talk about genres. You do reggae, you do Afrobeats as well. A bit Afrobeats.
Make some Afrobeat rhythms, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you
Like, it's not really Afrobeat. It's got an Afrobeat concept on it, but it's really
Yes.
it's mixed.
Okay.
So,
It's Zim Jam.
Zim
Zim
Jam.
Jam. Hey!
I
A
like
birth
that, I
of a
like
new
that.
name.
That's
Zim
it.
Jam.
Here first, exclusive
Jafro.
from the Shebeen Kings.
Yeah.
Zim Jam.
Jafro.
And
Zim Jam.
the versatility on this man. There's a lot of he's so versatile.
Find out
And
about Zim
he's
Jam.
versatility.
You have a Jamaican lady sounding like. her
Oh,
voice
yes,
is
okay,
amazing
okay.
on the project of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about that Jamaican girl, right?
There's a
What's the
girl-
name? That Jamaican girl, like
Right.
she's. Ooh.
So that Jamaican girl now is from Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I've just released the album, which has got 8 tracks, and it's DJ Alfire featuring that Jamaican girl, and the album
Okay.
is called That Jamaican
Girl.
girl.
Yes.
So, we keep it
So that
simple like
Jamaican
that.
girl by that Jamaican girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a bit about that Jamaican girl. That Jamaican girl is the backing singer for Kofi, and sometimes she does backings for Chronix. So
Oh.
we just met online. You know, I'm a networker. I love networking and mixing up with
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah.
And I just said, you know, feel this rhythm. What do you think? And she was interested, so she jumped on it. And from there, we just started working together.
So she's out of Jamaica,
Out of Jamaica.
lovely voice. You
Yeah.
connect on the internet.
Connect on the internet.
So Instagram, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Ah.
Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And most of my platform is you guys got to check out Fiverr now. I'm advertising. I
Fiverr.
shouldn't be
Oh,
advertising.
Fiverr. That's
But
again,
go on
only platform,
Fiverr. You get what you need on Fiverr. Anything you want, you find it there.
Yeah.
And it's also a way to network. Yeah.
Guys, my spark. I just
So-
want to
Yeah.
advertise. So I made that a boo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know.
After
I
the show,
don't-
about
I'm the type of guy I don't hold things in. If I
Yeah.
know something, I want you all to know.
So on Fiverr, guys, you just check DJ Alfire.
I am on there. I do mixing and mastering. That's my gig on Fiverr.
Okay, so they can catch you on Fiverr.
But if you go on Fiverr,
Yeah.
Uchida, like my backing vocals, and Uchida, like maybe you want a guitar or something, you'll find it all on there.
Okay.
Mongo Network. Yeah. That's it.
So that's projects coming out. Do you have any other projects coming out right
Any
now?
exclusives?
Any
You
exclusives you
don't
wanna
say
share?
anything
Well,
too much, but maybe just a
one,
little
two.
sneak peek of my exclusive.
Well, I'm looking forward to. I did tell Ifinton, I said the next
Yes.
album is on me. So
Oh.
his next album is going to be DJ Alfire produced from track 1 to
looking
track.
forward to that.
I don't know how
Yes,
many.
DJ Alfire, cheers to you, man. On the house,
That's
man.
it. There we go.
Track
Cheers,
number
man.
11.
To track number 11.
Number 11, yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't want 77? Yeah,
Now
so
we
I
need 11
think that will be
songs,
the next thing that I'll be
Yes.
trying to do is do an album with Ifinton, definitely.
Yeah,
And,
okay.
Yeah.
So, Christian Alpha, you've been touring with Ifinton in the past 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Right? You've gone to Mannheim, you've gone to Breton, you've
Where
also
have
been
you
on
not
Aachen
gone?
here as well on the shows.
Yeah.
And you've been to one of the biggest festivals in Germany called Toad Festival.
Yeah.
Munich.
Yeah.
How was that feeling, man, seeing fellow Zimbabwean perform such a stage, man?
Man, to tell you the truth, I was very proud, you know, because knowing from where Ifinton started, he was telling me a story of where he started, you know, and then to where he is now. It's something that makes me proud, you know, just to see the growth, which is very good.
Yeah.
So this Tollwood Festival now, it was awesome, I tell you.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. I enjoyed it.
Yes, to all those people out there right now, Ifinton in the month of
I was
June.
there.
You were there.
Even you know was there.
I was there.
Like,
I think
Yeah,
he
it
can
was
really
awesome,
speak
man.
and speak for himself.
Yeah.
It was really, for me, watching you guys on the stage perform.
That was
those
wicked,
songs,
man.
it was
By the way, I
really
got a
wicked.
chance to perform Rocky Road, which was
Yeah.
really, I was
Rocky Road
really,
is-
really happy, you know. I was really
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switcher, man, like, I mean, for you, like, you're actually performing Toad right now, man.
Yeah.
So that's every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Until the
Yeah,
end of
starting
July.
from last week, it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Normally, I play every Tuesday and every Thursday. But because the traffic became congested,
You increase the traffic.
yeah, increased the traffic. So they
Traffic
said,
blocking.
Traffic blocking.
Yeah, man. Can I come
So,
down in
yeah,
that
traffic blocking.
I will see you guys.
So they
Can I come
say-
down and
Yeah, so they say, okay, why can't you take the same slot on Wednesday as well? But the most surprising thing is like Wednesday was actually the most.
Like the most people.
That was
No, Wednesday was good.
That was a fire night.
I
I
really
tell
enjoyed
you.
Wednesday.
I couldn't believe it myself. The moment I finished playing the set, he was telling me, "Bro, do you know what was happening behind you?"
I was standing behind and
Everybody was
everyone
like-
responding.
Yeah,
You know?
I could feel the noise when I would say,
Yeah.
Yeah, are you there?
Are you there?" I would
People
hear
were
it was
enjoying.
coming from
Yeah,
all over.
Really, really enjoying.
Because I mean, you're right in that corner stage, so you can't see
Yes. Yeah.
the whole surrounding.
Yeah.
And you focus on just performing. and doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was actually cool, and yeah, I've met so many links at Toad now,
Okay, cool.
and it's also an honor to see that the Toad itself posting my stuff as well.
That's
now.
big, man. I mean, Toad had people like Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
Mark Foster,
The
Reyes
big
Garvey.
stage, Yeah.
Who else? Been like, I mean, and they
Is it-
post
Ah,
you.
plenty, yeah,
Yeah.
plenty.
Plenty.
Plenty of. So that was a big stage. Big
Big
stage.
stage,
Yeah,
big
man. No, but it's been a
Yeah.
privilege. I've
It's
really
been an
enjoyed
honor.
it. You know, I didn't expect to be going all these places when I came here.
Yes.
Because I said to myself, I'm going to Germany, right? Okay, Finton, we're going to sit down, work on some music.
Yes. But you never got to sit down.
I touched that keyboard with 3 keys, and that was it.
He's the one who started using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said, okay, DJ Alfire is coming. Let me get something
Get a
that
keyboard.
workable for him, because I know he works with better stuff. So I also wanted him to feel
Just
comfortable.
put little pads and
Yeah.
drums there and just
Exactly.
do a little
So,
something.
Alfire, so when can we expect you back in Germany? I'm sure we'll have a good time again, man.
Yeah.
I'll be back soon.
You're back
Definitely,
soon.
I'll be back soon. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, I'll be back
We're
soon.
looking forward to that
Looking
one.
forward to that.
Yeah,
Have you
but
again?
definitely next summer, I'll be back. Definitely,
100%.
100% next summer, I'll be back.
The Alfire Summer.
Alfire Summer. Man,
Well,
Alfire,
again, working with iFintech.
Again.
Because,
but you guys will work online. You guys always work online,
course.
so I mean that's the possibilities of
yeah,
working
man, yeah,
online.
man, definitely.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a last question, Alfire, before you go,
Mhm.
right? What when you leave the music game, when you say that I'm done, what do you want to be left as remembered as?
That question, like, I just want to be remembered by my lyrical content.
Okay.
If you understand, I want to make a song where it's evergreen. It never starts. It never stops
Yeah.
being listened to. The likes of Bob Marley, even my great
So
grandchildren.
your music to be timeless,
I want something timeless, and that's one of my goals in life. To make something that, if someone listens to it anytime, they will just relate to it. Maybe I could say Crazy World is kind of in that kind of, because
yeah.
you're always going to get the wars
Yes.
and always the, that type of vibe.
Type of vibe, yeah.
But for me, is to leave something that people can listen to, like timeless music.
Timeless
let me say.
music, yeah.
Definitely.
Hey,
That's a big
powerful
goal
message.
for me.
Powerful.
In Indabvunzo from my own,
Uh-huh.
from the ghost side.
Yeah.
I think way back we used to have like quality control when it comes to what we are going to play
Yes.
on radio.
Yeah.
Because I remember way back in the day, you would not just go with a CD and they'll play.
Yeah, there was definitely quality control.
What do you think about the music
that?
that what they're playing in our own hometown in Mutare?
We're talking about our radio station now.
Yeah.
Back
Diamond
in-
FM.
Yeah, that one.
I can tell you from my experience, there is no quality control anymore. There's no like anything plays on there, because take for instance one of the tracks I sent them, which is Out of Control, which is a song that's big now. People are liking it, but if you listen to what's been said in the song, Iri Radio 3, they would never play that song on the radio. They would never play it. So I think the DJs now, they need to start checking what the content is like, what the lyrical content is like,
Yeah.
and start to like screen. We call it screening.
Yeah,
Like,
screening.
Exactly.
So it's a
Filter,
big
filter,
what they
yeah,
play. Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
Yeah, because I listen to radio sometimes when I have time.
Yeah.
And there's some people where I feel like, we are enabling them. Like, don't go and buy anything, then people say, chapping. You know what I mean?
But it's not the same.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. So, yeah, because they just play anything. And because it's on radio now, people are saying, heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's playing on radio.
It's all coming out
So
of
I
radio.
think
they
that's the
actually-
culture everywhere. I mean, like
Yeah.
even like on social media as well. So go sekera zvimwe zvisingasekeswa.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the way the
Because
world is
I think
going.
radio is all about the
That's the
list
way
you
the
have. Like
world
I mean,
is
like for example, if you have music, you send to people that are your stations like, this is what I've brought
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Take a listen to it. They decide whether to do it or not.
Yes.
And I know some artists actually complain in Zimbabwe that you have to usually give muneba radio mari ekoko kutsonga kuirira.
A lot of that happens.
lot of that happens. So-
we're just lucky that in Mutare we've got, people that respect our music, because they're from Mutare, so they like to promote us. So I know I've heard stories about those radio stations, those national
The
radio
ones that will be
stations.
said, the names that will be said.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the names.
Yeah,
but I'll just say.
But there's some artists.
Handsitokuziva.
Ndakatora mazita ako paumbiri.
That's so far to be that. But hearing from the man himself,
Yeah, man.
we're sticking to evergreen music.
Evergreen music.
That's the message. Get the message to all the musicians out there.
The message,
message,
is pure for your
yeah.
soul is the cure.
People want to listen to something with the message.
Yeah, you need the
Time-
message.
timeless
Definitely
music.
need the message.
Yeah.
Without the message, then what's the point of the music? Mangoridza zvimagaba
Hey, why is it jail?
A great message for the great man himself.
Yeah.
I'm
man.
in-
So that's it from us,
DJ
the Shebeen Kings.
Definitely.
DJ Alfire,
DJ Alfire, thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Respect.
it's been
Peace and
nice,
love.
man.
Why?
Bless up, bless
We
up.
look forward
It's
to
been
welcoming you
man.
back again. And
I will definitely be back. As soon as I can, I will be back, definitely.
maybe take you to
Maybe you do episode 2.
episode
Yes.
2.
To be continued.
This is definitely not the last one. There's something coming out of this. And,
Definitely, man.
and right now we are actually on our way to another show.
Yes.
So we will be.
Yeah, today we are in Cologne
Cologne.
So-
with the band.
With the band.
Yeah.
Heavy.
all the guys in Cologne with the band. We've got DJ Alfire. It's his last night here. We're just gonna have a
Up
blast.
here. Oh yeah, by the way, it's my last night
Last
here.
night,
So
exactly.
perfect timing for this
the interview.
interview.
Yeah.
Everything nice, chilling in the Shebeen there. We've got our bucket of ice there. Got our drinks there.
Mamba.
It's gonna be a long
Everything
night.
good. Eh,
Ndimugenda.
Wawaiwa.
Wawaiwa.
Andigonishona chinzwa manje ndaimba ndichidoba rimwe zuva ndichifamba musakubva vana vadiki vakamhanya vachishaudha mukenda
Mugenda. Cheers for Shebeen Kings.
Before I go,
Yeah.
wame wangu wakazara kuvakedya asi ini ndiri kedha samanyika
Listen, love.
Listen, love.
Easy.
DJ Alfire, we out.
Nice one. Wah.
Cootie, say.
Yeah, KG for it.
I'm in the streets every day, getting that dough, getting that dough.